I'd like to welcome everyone to Bill Race Field. I am Jeff Jordan, the high school principal, and this is our 74th commencement ceremony at Faulkner Central School. The class of 2022 has already faced adversity throughout their high school career, but tonight we celebrate your accomplishments and look forward to your future. These Golden Falcons have succeeded in the classroom, on stage, in our community, and as athletic champions. I'm proud of what you've been able to accomplish, and I would like to thank our parents and family members for your support for the last 4 years. At this time, please join us for our national anthem performed by our senior chorus, directed by Mrs. Anne-Marie Mogenhan. Following the national anthem, our seniors will perform May the Road. Randall Shenefield is our commencement speaker for the class of 2022. Randy graduated from Faulkner in 1992 and was an outstanding student athlete for the Golden Falcons, competing in football, basketball, and baseball. He joined the United States Air Force in 1992 and was stationed at Lackland Air Force Base in Texas. Randy served 2 tours of duty in Saudi Arabia during the Desert Storm and Desert Shield, and 1 tour in Iraq during Operation Iraqi Freedom. In 2003, Trooper Shenefield graduated from the New York State Police Academy and quickly transferred back home to Buffalo in 2005. In 2006, he received a State Police Superintendent's Award for saving a life. Along with many other awards throughout his career, Randy is currently a K-9 handler assigned to explosive detection, and has most recently received the 2021 Outstanding Unit Award for Troop A Mobile Field Unit. Mr. Shenefield currently resides in Wheatfield, New York, with his wife Melissa and their 3 children, Eliana, Cecilia, and Dominic. Along with his family in attendance tonight, please welcome to our stage Randall Shenefield.
Listen, I don't want to make you sit there any longer than you have to, but I gotta say something. I got to walk around the school. Holy moly, what a facility that you have. I was talking to Principal Jordan on the way out here. We weren't allowed to come onto this field playing football until Friday. I wasn't allowed to stand on it until we played on the field. I mean, the turf is phenomenal, the track is phenomenal, the whole school, I mean, you guys should be commended. The whole capital project, it's awesome, totally awesome. Let's see, there's a checklist as I was going through today. Make it home from work safe, done. Drive down here, check. Got my speech. Thank you, Melissa. And then my son in the back of the car. Hey, Dad, we going to AJ's? Check. Already done. Because Superintendent Penhall has already said to me, I don't smell that normal smell as we were coaching of like your 3 or 6 AJ's that you've had. I said, oh, there's some in there. Don't worry. Lena's is probably on the way home. I'm just going to let you know. Principal Jordan, Superintendent Penhall, and the Faulconer High School Alumni Association, thank you for this opportunity. Class of 2022, congratulations on this epic day. I'd like to start off by recognizing some people that I don't think are recognized quite too often. First, if there's military members in the stands, stand up. Stand up. It's because of the folks like that that allow us to be here today. Thank you for your commitment. Now, to anybody in this class or in the stands that's enlisting or going to any military academies, do we have anybody? Nobody? Okay. How about my fellow police officers, firefighters, volunteer firefighters, EMS personnel? Stand up. Stand up. You don't know the amount of times that these people have left their homes because of a call, 2, 3, 2 in the afternoon, 2 or 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter. These folks give unselfishly of their time and efforts to protect us. Now to all the parents, guardians, and whatnot, stand up and you give them a round of applause. Stand up, parents, everybody, stand up. To the parents and guardians, you have finally done it. Congratulations. Today is as much your day as it is theirs. I know after talking to several people and the Schraders before I stepped out here, I'll keep this brief and to the point. They had said that they did theirs last year, but it took 2 of them, and it was like 13 minutes. Melissa, you ready? Go. When I was asked to be the commencement speaker, I was shocked to say the least. I was thinking, they got the right person? Then I started thinking, what do I say? What could I pass to a younger generation of Americans when I was your age, but didn't really understand? I continued to get, I'm sorry. When I was at your age, I really didn't understand until I got older what people were truly trying to tell me. Then, of course, the 2 most important women in my life, my mom and my wife, told me, be yourself and be funny. Oh, and behave. So here goes. 30 years ago, I was in your seat. I was ranked 92 or 93 out of 95. I was dead last. I couldn't wait to get out of this village. The Air Force was calling and I was out the door. 30 years ago, I didn't know what I should have done, and that was to thank the people who shaped my life. They shaped my beliefs, my values, and gave me a rock-solid foundation to draw from all my future endeavors. I can tell you that if it wasn't for these people I'm going to mention, my life would be different. If I could pass along one thing to you today, it is to say thank you. Thank those that have sacrificed for you. I'd like to start out with my mother and father, Randy and Fran Shawino. They taught me lessons that I've learned and now have passed down to my children. They always had open arms every time I needed a place to land. It was their knowledge and understanding when I needed a shoulder to lean on. It was them sacrificing their time dropping me off at or picking me up from some sporting event. My father with our talks as he guided me into becoming a young man. My mother who showed me what patience and understanding was. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all that you have done throughout the years. I want to thank my sisters, Leslie and Christine, 2 of the best siblings ever, 2 of the greatest role models a brother could have, 2 sisters who were always willing to help with their little brother in any way possible and still are. They are always just a phone call away when I need advice and still have a funny way of keeping me grounded. Grounded, a word that is often said but seldom explained. Webster defines it as well-balanced and sensible. You see, not many of my teachers understood me. As my mother tells a story, they would always say that Randy just seemed to come to school to have fun. Well, yes. Duh. There was one person who tried and kept me grounded. My high school guidance counselor, Mr. Bob Minton. You see, I knew that I was not going to go to college, and there was something else out there calling me. I never forgot about Mr. Minton and what he said to me. Randy, just try to get an education. After my first tour in the Middle East at 19 years old, I knew that a college degree was in my future. Mr. Minton, thank you. I am happy to report to you, sir, 1 bachelor's degree, 2 associate's degree, not to mention numerous certificates and awards. Oh, and also, I checked my ASVABs. I could have done anything I wanted in the Air Force. You were right. Education and physical exertion have followed me throughout my careers. They seem to go hand in hand my entire life. During my life, I have completed many physical grueling tasks, whether it was self-inflicted or demanded of me. Which brings me to the next 2 people I would like to thank. One guy whose name is on the field we're standing, Mr. Bill Race, and Mr. Bill Davenport. For me, my first experience with Bill Davenport was in Little League. I had to wait until 7th grade to know the true wrath of Mr. Race. Now I will tell you that what I endured on these fields under their tutelage was foundation for what I was going to have to face in the military and beyond. I did laugh at one instructor in Alabama. He was an Army Ranger. After he just got done putting us through a 10-mile run mixed with untimely introductions to the ground in 90-degree heat. He comes up to me and says, "You had enough?" I looked up at him laughing and said, "You ever heard of Falconer football? How about Bill Race? How about Bill Davenport?" What these two men instilled in me was mental discipline, hard work, and never give up attitude. Honesty, getting the job done, and never giving up is what I would be known for throughout my law enforcement and military career. If it wasn't for these two men, I would not know how to push myself physically and expand my boundaries. Thank you. The next person I want to thank is a person who saw potential in me at a young age. You see, in 7th grade, it is hard to envision a young person's potential and cultivate that potential. He saw my potential and never stopped believing in me. He didn't stop believing in me even after high school. I came home after active duty in '95, and again, he saw my potential and wanted me to share my knowledge as a coach. He provided me with the means, but I didn't know if I was ready for that type of role yet. When you empower and believe in others, they believe in themselves, and that makes them want to win, not just in sports, but in life. That attitude is contagious. Kurt Fisher believed in me. He worked with me, teaching me, training with me, talking to me, getting me to believe in myself. Kurt, it took a while, but I want you to know that I have done my best to pass along what you have taught me. I try my best every day to instill confidence in young people and help them to believe in themselves. Thank you, Kurt. The last person I would like to thank is someone who I did not get to know until about 18 years ago. A person who shared the same set of core values that I had. She was beautiful, thoughtful, caring, generous, but most of all, forgiving. She understands that people make mistakes and has faith in humanity. She loves unconditionally. We don't always see things in the same way, but that's all right. My wife, Melissa, has been my rock, my soulmate, and my best friend for the past 18 years. She is also the reason for my success and is always there to pick me up from my failures. Thank you, sweetheart, for everything you have given me and giving me 3 wonderful children. Now, I was going to ad-lib. You guys look like you're going to burn. Class of 2022. 30 years ago, I couldn't wait to leave this village. I was out of here. It's funny. Everyone wonders, what did Faulconer High School ever do for me? Well, I can honestly tell you, it just gave you a great foundation to build upon. Go. Leave this village. Visit the world. I can tell you that I have placed my feet in 6 out of the 7 continents in this world. I have seen the Great Pyramids. I have crossed the Euphrates River and been in the cradle of civilization. I have been in the deserts of Africa and the jungles of South America. Yes, the Autobahn does have a speed limit on it, believe it or not. The Alps, as well as the mountains in Russia, are beautiful. Experience everything that you can, but remember, say thank you to those who built your foundation and to those that help you along the way. Don't wait 30 years to do it, because sometimes time won't let you. Be good, go out there, and be great. God bless, and remember, once a Falcon, always a Falcon.
Thank you, Trooper Shenefield. We appreciate your words of wisdom, your connection to our school, and thank you for your service. At this time, I would like to introduce the salutatorian for the class of 2022, attending Hocking College in the fall, Hannah Cross.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming. I would like to take a moment to thank everyone that has helped us get to this point in our lives. Teachers, friends, coaches, and family. Thank you all very much for all that you do. To my fellow graduates, we did it. We are starting a new chapter in our lives. If there's one thing that we have learned in the last couple years, is that life goes on. The clock continues to tick, so don't waste time. Live life to the fullest. Everyone should find what the meaning of life is. In English 1510 this year, we had a project to help us create our own meaning of life. This required us to go around and ask teachers and students what they believed to be the meaning of life. The majority of the people said that the meaning of life is finding happiness. I believe that's true. Finding happiness in all aspects of your life. Do what makes you happy, not what makes someone else happy. It's your life to lead. Don't let anyone else tell you what you can and cannot be. Controlling your life is one of the most important challenges that we must overcome. Now, with that being said, it's okay not to be in control of everything all the time. In bowling, I was the anchor bowler, team captain. I would plan uniform colors, keep the peace between teammates, and was the loudest cheerleader on the sidelines. Therefore, I was the leader. In softball, I didn't plan the themes for practices, the uniform colors, or lead the team cheers. I showed up, played the game, and had fun with my team. Remember, it's okay to follow sometimes. Let someone take the reins for a bit. In the words of Master Oogway from Kung Fu Panda, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. Live life here, live life now, and live life for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. We will now hear from our valedictorian for the class of 2022, attending RIT in the fall, Joseph Krenzer.
Miss Catillus, you're not going to be happy. Good evening. On behalf of 2022, I would like to thank the families of this class for raising, supporting, and helping us achieve this milestone in our lives. I would like to thank my mom and dad, especially for the work they did in helping me become who I am today. And I thank the staff, coaches at Falconer for the education, influence, and guidance along the way. As we celebrate this day by dressing as wizards, I would like this first say to all my classmates, congratulations, we made it. About 2 months ago, I was called down to the office by Mr. Jordan and the guidance counselors. I was told that I was our class valedictorian. I was excited initially, obviously, but they followed up the good news with something terrible. Homework. They told me I had to write a speech for graduation, which is why, when I finally sat down to write it, I searched up high school graduation speeches on YouTube and copied down the first one that I saw. Just kidding. I chose the second one. Anyways, we arrived in the school 4 years ago, walking as dwarves before the giants before us. But we made it through, filling those shoes with our own today. Our years of high school were no easy task, being filled with decades worth of events in just a few short years. One obviously being midway through our sophomore year, we were faced with a pandemic which isolated many of us from a high school experience many of us dreaded or yearned for. It caused many of us to lose the experiences that other people have had during their own high school years. Yet we managed to forge our own paths from what we had, and there will be things that I will miss. I'll miss our study hall, where not much studying went on, but rather we would play games and talk. I miss the after-school practices in which I've met many new people who've come and gone. I'll miss the teachers and their attempts to keep us entertained. And most of all, I'll miss the friends that we made along this journey. Many of us will be attending college this fall, moving away from the halls that became all too familiar with us. The halls in which we all grew up in, built relationships in, and became ourselves in. For many of us, we will be alone facing the newborn challenges of the new world. We will be attending new classes, meeting new people, and getting new jobs in our attempt to make something new of ourselves. We will be able to make our own decisions. Who do I want to be? What will I do? And where will I go? We will all have to learn to do many things ourselves. We will have to figure out how to toast our own Eggo waffles, turn on an oven, and somehow get over one of the hardest obstacles known to man, doing the laundry. And when our kidneys fail from eating pizza roll dinners for the 39th consecutive day, another problem will be added to the never-ending list. In the light of new challenges and problems, we will not give up. Instead, we will embrace them, like the one aunt or uncle at the family reunion whose name you still do not know, but pretend to know, or you'd be beaten into the fifth dimension for your inept abilities for name recognition by your mother. It's embracing change that will allow us to progress through our lives. Class of 2022, when we leave this field today, we are going to step out of our comfort zones. Whether it's meeting new people, learning new things, or going somewhere new. Sure, we may regret some of these things, but it's the experience gained from these events that will allow us to thrive in the future, and it's the leading variable for our success. While it may never come smoothly, it is necessary for our future. Today begins that change, and I am excited to follow each and every one of you and see what you can accomplish. For one, I have had a great school career, creating many unforgettable memories with teachers and friends I've made along the way. So as we start this new era, full of mystery and adventure, let us embrace change. Not from the shadows, but with open arms, so that we can become who we are destined to be. And a quote from Minecraft, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do by the ones that you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the surf harbor, and catch the trade winds in your sails. Explore, dream, discover. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Class of 2022, please welcome to the stage our superintendent, Mr. Stephen Penhallow.
Tonight we celebrate the achievements of the class of 2022. And we also remember all those that have helped them along the way. We'd like to extend our thanks to our parents, relatives, friends, Board of Education, FCF staff, and to our speaker, Randy Shenefield, for joining us for this celebration tonight. Congratulations to the class of 22 and our valedictorian, Joseph Krenzer, and our salutatorian, Hannah Cross. Thank you for sharing your FCS memories and for your insightful thoughts and ideas. If I had to describe this class with one word, it would be resilience. Resilience is defined as the process and the outcome of successfully adapting to difficult or challenging life experiences, especially through mental, emotional, and behavioral flexibility and adjustment to external and internal demands. Basically, that means you had to go through a lot. The last 24 months of your junior and senior years were definitely difficult and filled with daily struggles. Who would have thought you could achieve so much during years like this? I truly wish things could have been different for you at your time at FCS. In spite of all of the obstacles placed in front of you, we still found a way to get back to school and to spend time together. We wore masks, we socially distanced, we took temperatures, we quarantined, we Zoomed, we sang, we danced, we performed, we competed, and we won championships. And we just had fun. Once again, you were resilient. I think we've all learned the importance of family and friends as we've navigated through these last few years. You're a resilient and talented group that will achieve so much in the future. Continue to dream big and live your life to the fullest, surrounded by all those that love you and support you. The class of 2022 has again left their mark on Faulkner Central School, and we truly wish you a great life and true happiness. Stay Falcon strong.
Good evening. I'm Dave Nelson, Faulkner Athletic Director, and a proud graduate of Faulkner Central School. I have a few awards to give out tonight, but as I sit here and listen to the great message that Mr. Shenefield gave, go out and explore. Go out and see the world. Never be afraid to leave home, and that day will come when maybe you'll want to come back. And Faulkner is always known as a great place to be able to come back and raise a family. Tonight, I have a few awards to give. The first award I'd like to give is the Les James Award. Les James was an athlete here in the early 1930s and played many sports, 4 sports. Some of them he would even double up in one season. This past March, his lovely wife died at the age of 103. Les would have been about 108. When she set up this scholarship many years ago, she told me, make sure that it lasts as long as we can keep funding it. And a few years ago, she came back and gave us another very generous donation. So I'd like to thank her for doing that. And I was very sorry to hear of her passing. But 103, that's a good life. The Les James Memorial Scholarship is given to an exceptional senior athlete who demonstrates outstanding ability in 2 or more sports, has exceptional character, and is a leader in both the school and community affairs. Joseph Krenzer, in recognition for outstanding achievement and sportsmanship on and off the field, and your desire to pursue a college education, you are hereby awarded the Les James Memorial Scholarship. Come on up, Joe. My next award goes to the outstanding male and female athletes. And before I give this award, I'd like to thank all of you that are sitting in front of me that have not only belonged to sports teams, but you've belonged to the Key Club, or Honor Society, or the After Prom Committee, because what you do is what makes our school. Students being involved in extracurricular activities, whether it's band, sports, or the other things I just mentioned, I just really want to thank you for doing that, and I think it really makes Faulkner what we are today. The outstanding male athlete goes to an individual who participated in cross-country, indoor track, and outdoor track all 4 years of his high school career, earning 12 letters. As an appreciation, I have a little gift I would like to give to Devin Austin. This young lady was voted upon by the coaches as the outstanding female athlete for her participation in basketball, soccer, and track, earning, I believe, 12 varsity letters. This award and gift goes to Grace Lundmark. At this time, I'd like to introduce Emily Shawino, the class advisor of the class of 2022.
Good evening. My name is Emily Shawino, and I'm the senior class advisor. I'd like to bring up your senior class officers that will be presenting this year's class gift.
Okay, well, I hope that Ms. Katilis does like this speech. So we're the senior officers that have represented the class of 2022 this year. We'd like to start out by giving our thanks to all the faculty, staff, and administration for helping us make the most of our senior year. We would also like to thank all the parents, guardians, and relatives who helped us make each and every one of us who we are today, and has prepared us for this next chapter of our life. And our final thank you goes to our peers, who from day one have come together and have made us all proud to represent this class.
So we've debated long and hard this year over a class gift. We wanted to select a gift that would represent what Falconer School has given us, and after great consideration, we've decided we should give back to one of our elementary schools, the place that all of this has started, where we were prepared to succeed for these last 8 years of our life spent in this building. But what would accurately represent how much all of these schools has given us? We realized that possibly the greatest gift we've received from Falconer was friendship. We've spent most of our lives building relationships with one another, learning how to connect and impact our peers, building a community. So we thought we should build on this idea.
We all have times when we feel alone, where we need a friend, and thankfully we had them, which is why we decided that we as a class will be gifting Fenner Elementary a buddy bench. This bench will be fostering that friendship that we've come to here at Falconer. Now, when a student feels lost, sad, or maybe even alone, they will always have a place to go. A place that will let other students know that they are in need of a friend. It allows students to have a place on the playground to build new relationships that they will come to appreciate, much like we have, and we appreciate the friends that we've made now. We hope that this gift can spread more kindness and can make even the smallest difference in the lives of others. Thank you.
Thank you, class of 2022. That's an excellent gift for our future Golden Falcons. And now, the time that you've been sitting here in the heat, on the turf, and waiting for. Mr. Beckerink, members of the Board of Education, through the authority vested in my position by the Board of Regents of the State of New York, I certify each 2022 graduate has completed a course of study prescribed for high school and is therefore entitled to this diploma. Mr. Beckerink, first row. He'll just hand you two.
Joseph Daniel Krenzer, Rochester Institute of Technology, recipient of the Christine G. Watt, the Patrick Morales Memorial, the Billy Escalay Memorial, 2022 Academic Excellence, and the American Legion Post 638 Math and Science Award, and also a Boy State.
Hannah Elizabeth Cross, attending Hocking College, recipient of the Hector J. and Ann Murray Vocational Scholarship, the Jean L. Sadowski Memorial Vocational Scholarship, and the 2022 Academic Excellence Scholarship. Brian Allen Johnson, attending Jamestown Community College.
Jasmine Lynn Spangler, Rochester Institute of Technology, the recipient of the Todd and Roseanne Trinello Memorial and the 2022 Academic Excellence Scholarship.
Ellie Elizabeth Arnone, attending Jamestown Community College, recipient of the Faulconer Education Association Scholarship, the Karen Cotton Memorial Scholarship, Dee and Zira James Memorial Scholarship, and the 2022 Kiwanis Scholarship. Alexis Grace Adam, attending the State University of New York at Brockport, recipient of the Falconer Chorus and the Falcon Productions Scholarship. Andrea Marlene Connor, attending the State University of New York at Fredonia, recipient of the Falconer Central School Alumni Education Scholarship.
Justin Mitchell Swan, Jamestown Community College, the recipient of the 2022 Academic Excellence Scholarship.
Tessa Jean Spangenberg, attending St. Bonaventure University, recipient of the Falconer Central School Alumni Education Scholarship, the Randall Todd Rand Freshman Year College Scholarship, and the Far West Council of School Superintendent Scholarship.
Jake Ryan Swanson, Mercyhurst College, the recipient of the Faulkner Football Boosters, the Faulkner Midget Football Scholarship, the Greater Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, the Merwin Jones Memorial Scholarship, and a Boy State representative. Sierra Lynn Waterman, Rochester Institute of Technology, recipient of the Faulkner Chorus Scholarship. Ashley Joanne Youngberg, Jamestown Community College, the recipient of the Robert and Catherine Van Every Scholarship and the Faulkner Chorus Scholarship. Amelia Margaret Sprague, Damon University. Natalie Marie Kinney, Jamestown Community College. Renee Josephine Spangler, University of Rochester, recipient of the High School Concert Band Scholarship.
Devin Michael Austin, attending the State University of New York at Buffalo State College. Ashton Magnolia Beckerink, attending the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford. Trent Walker Beckerink, entering the workforce. Nicholas Anthony Bell, attending Jamestown Community College. Jaden Paul Bellardo, entering the workforce. Zoe Elise Best, attending Jamestown Community College. Vincent David Andrew Bloomberg, entering the workforce. Adam Taylor Boardman, attending the Erie Institute of Technology. Felicia Lise Brentley, attending Mohawk College. Ethan Gregory Brown, entering the workforce. Carter Matthew Constantine, entering the workforce.
Madison Elizabeth Reynolds, Jamestown Business College.
Naraya Nicole Dahlbeck, attending Jamestown Business College. Adriana Renee Darling, entering the workforce. Carson Chris DePasquale, attending the State University of New York at Oswego, recipient of the William C. Young Memorial Scholarship. Caden Michael Dove, attending Jamestown Community College, recipient of the Boys State Award. Summer Suzanne Dunn, attending Medaille College. Chad John Eddy, attending Jamestown Community College. Ava Jane Fenton, attending the State University of New York at Fredonia, recipient of the 2022 Kiwanis Scholarship. Dakota Mark Jambaluka, entering the workforce. Skylar Patricia Green, attending the Bosey School of Practical Nursing. William David Green, entering the workforce. Kaylee Nicole Hamrick, entering the workforce. Madeline Sue Harris, entering the workforce. Rachel Marie Himes, entering the workforce, recipient of the Chautauqua County Association for Pupil Transportation Scholarship. Taylor Marie Ingrao, attending the State University of New York at Fredonia. Christopher Michael Thomas Johnson, entering the workforce. Justin Allen Johnston, attending Jamestown Community College. Ava Rose Jurgis, attending Jamestown Community College.
Emily Marie Knopf, attending State University of New York at Fredonia, the recipient of the Jeremy Wright Kinnear Memorial Scholarship and the Chautauqua County Association for Pupil Transportation Scholarship. Kyle Lewis Keefe, the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford, recipient of the Burt Day Accurite Memorial Scholarship, the William C. Young Memorial Scholarship, and the Faulkner Wrestling Booster Scholarship. Connor Charles LaForest, Jamestown Community College. Liam Pearson LaForest, attending Jamestown Community College, the recipient of the F2CS Blue and Gold Vanguard Award. Gracelyn Danielle Leroy, entering the workforce. Caden Haley Lundgren, attending Jamestown Community College. Grace May Lundmark, attending Jamestown Community College, the recipient of the Catherine Sweet Me Class of 1934 Scholarship, the G. Merwin Jones Memorial, the American Legion Post 638 Legion Medical, and Our Lady of Loretto Holy Name Society Scholarship. Landon Douglas Martinelli, entering the workforce. Amaya Lynn McCarthy, attending Jamestown Community College. Miranda Jo McCain, attending Jamestown Community College. Miriam Evelyn McKeever, attending Jamestown Community College. Emily Renee Melquist, attending Jamestown Community College, the recipient of the Catherine Sweet Me class of 1934 and the Dr. Claire H. Culver Scholarship. Shyla Rose Nace, entering the workforce. Amy Catherine Ortolano, attending Alfred State College. Cadence Joy Palladino, entering the workforce. Anne Marie Elizabeth Parson Lowers, attending Jamestown Business College. Lucinda Elaine Patterson, entering the workforce. Lucas Joseph McMullen Peterson, entering the workforce, the recipient of the Kevin Humphrey Memorial Scholarship. Madison Elizabeth Pitts, attending Jamestown Community College. Davin Joseph Reel, attending Medaille College and the recipient of the Faulkner Chorus Scholarship. Anthony Vito Rivera, entering the workforce. Jackson Alexander Roth, attending Mercyhurst College. Brett Eric Samuelson, attending Jamestown Community College and the recipient of the Rodney A. Vanstrom Memorial Scholarship. Melina Shea Sanders, attending Jamestown Community College. Joshua Barton Shear. Congratulations, Josh. Hallie Christine Shagla, attending Alfred State College. Austin Ryan Snow, attending the Finger Lakes Community College, recipient of the Mary Kay and Stanley Kimball Scholarship. Emma Grace Snyder, attending Jamestown Community College. Landon Isaac Thomas Stallman, entering the workforce. Zachary James Stofko LeBaron, attending the State University of New York at Fredonia, the recipient of the Faulkner Rotary Club, the Patrick Morales Memorial, the Arnold R. Johnson Honorary Scholarship, and also a Boy State Award. Jacob Allen Strong, entering the workforce. Ava Rose Turk, attending Jamestown Community College. Tristan Vera, entering the workforce. Madison Leanne Vergeth, attending Jamestown Business College. Jarrett James Vincent, entering the workforce. Stephen Lynn Wagner, entering the workforce. Haley Nicolette Whitford, attending Jamestown Business College. Kayla Madison Whitford, attending Jamestown Business College. Kyle Perry Wise, entering the workforce. Devin Scott Wood, attending the Erie Institute of Technology. Would the class of 2022 please stand?
Class of 2022, you can move your tassels from the right to the left. We present to you the class of 2022. Okay, graduates, let's proceed to the middle of the field for our cap toss. We're right on schedule. I told him 7:45 we start.
Ceremony. Thank you for attending the 74th ceremony at Faulkner Central School. Please join us for the senior parade that will begin in 20 minutes. Thank you.